Yo, I don't really know what the purpose of this is. I just know that somebody would probably relate, and even if they don't, I don't really care. I have free will, so I'm gonna use it. um, but I've been taking a lot of L's recently, a lot in a lot of different ways, and it's been really good for character development. And don't get me wrong, I'm still very grateful for everything that I have, and I think that's an important piece that I need to keep for as long as I keep going, because in my head anyway, I only really lose if I give up, but it's really hard to justify when you're in pain, like it's not going well and you're losing in multiple different aspects. And to top it all off, I think if you lose at the one thing that you wanted the most, it's gonna hurt you the most, right? Like everything else you can kind of let go depending on how much attachment you have to it all. But yeah, it's not fun, man. Like you can take L's, and I say you can. I currently am. Like you can take L's in time, in family, and money, and people, and your job, and your passions, and all these kinds of things. Like you can just lose, and sometimes you can just keep losing, and you don't really know what to do. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know what to do either. The only thing I know that I need to do is just keep going, right? Because that's all you can do. When it's like that one Boondocks sort of meme quote, but it's so true. When you don't know what to do what you can. It's like it's probably the best shot that you can give. But anyway, um, I think also you get to a point where you take so many losses and you lose so much that you just give up. I think that's probably the worst, but that's like a canon event. I think that happens to everybody. I think everybody has that one thing that hits them too much, and then you do give up for a bit. But then you also come to terms with it and you realize, hey, you know, well, in my head anyway, there's like three different things that can happen. One, uh, it not happening was good. B, maybe the goodness is delayed. Or C, you're being saved from something that will put you in a bad position, right? And I think it comes from like a religious perspective. But anyway, it's hard, I think I think a lot of people don't have it easy. And just this week it was the Monaco Grand Prix, and there's like yachts worth like hundreds of millions of dollars, and there's like 50 of them, like 100 of them, and there's like you know it's a whole different lifestyle, right? And then you see on social media like people making money and people traveling and doing whatever they want to do, and you see your friends, you see people from high school, your uni or work or whatever, and like comparisons are a pretty common thing of life. I think everyone's always going to compare. You're either going to compare to yourself or you're going to compare to something really, but you will have comparisons in your head, and that's okay. Sometimes you got to realize that you're only human, and you're gonna lose to human tendencies, and that doesn't change who you are. You know, you're allowed to feel XYZ because you are human. If you didn't, you wouldn't be. You're allowed to fail and make mistakes and feel bad. And everyone says it's how you bounce back from them, and that's true. But I think a lot of the times, just showing efforts in change is worth a lot. And the other thing that comes with it is the problem with always comparing or thinking, right? Is that you're always gonna, yeah, you're always gonna keep people in a pretty high stead. I don't think you should do that, personally. Um, you're gonna be disappointed, and even if you're not disappointed, I just think that, listen, like, to me there's God, and to other people there's something else, but that's who you want to impress. You don't want to impress people. You don't want to live for people. You don't want to care what people do. And people will do such bad things to you, man. But you'd rather be the oppressed than the oppressor. I feel like that's just, it'll be easier on your soul to deal with. And that's not going to take away the pain, but it's going to make sure that it'll give you something that money can't buy. But anyway, I feel like that was besides the point of taking L's. Man, I think also the worst part about taking a lot of L's is the fact that if it's something that you really want to do and you really care about, it's something that you're passionate about, it hurts more. But it does mean you care. And I mean, as someone who's lost a lot recently, I I don't care anymore. I'm actually very detached. I don't really the good, the bad, the ugly, like I don't actually care. Like if something good happens tomorrow, like I'm grateful, but I'm not gonna take it to heart. I'm not gonna be elated. I'm not gonna start jumping for joy. If something bad happens tomorrow, I'm not gonna go be depressed and like cry myself to sleep. I'm still grateful for that too. I'm grateful for the bad more than the good because like I feel like that's just who I am now. I don't think I was always like this, but I think I've always been fairly objective and logical. You gotta calculate everything, and then you realize something is gonna happen or something happened, and then you're like, oh, I actually can't calculate anything. Like, there's no point in trying to think about X, Y, Z or work towards X, Y, Z all the time. You don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. You don't even know if you're gonna be here tomorrow. So why think that far ahead? Doesn't make any sense. Um, but yeah, that's cool, man. I think I think that life is tough, but that's okay. And losing is okay. And failing is okay. And trying is okay. And taking a break is okay. And just in general carrying on is okay. I'm no psychiatrist, man. I'm no psychologist. I'm no therapist. I don't want to be. I don't even want to be important to anybody anymore. I don't really care for anybody, for anything that matter. I just want to do good and die, like dead ass. That's like the whole plan. Just like give my bank balance away, do good things, and call it a day. Cause I don't see it. You can give me a car, you can give me a house, you can give me. The human nature will always want more. You'll never be happy. You'll never be content. You'll always want that one extra thing. Oh, but if I get this, my life will be so sorted. Oh, if I do this, my life will be. There'll always be one more thing. Maybe it comes with like too much self-awareness. Maybe it comes with blurring the line between what's good for you, what's bad for you, what you want, what you need, how attached you want to be to this world or this place, and how much you care for whatever you believe in after that. Maybe. Maybe for different people it's different. In any case, you just gotta wish goodness upon everybody and carry on. It's not beneficial to hate, to have time for drama, to lie, to steal. You probably will do it. I'll be honest. You're not gonna be perfect, but if you have good intentions and you try your best, sometimes even the good things will be taken in a bad way, and you can't take the feelings for that. You know. Sometimes you can be well and try your best, and it's just not enough. But that shouldn't devalue yourself. If anything, it just proves to you that you shouldn't really attach yourself to anything. Doesn't matter how much you wanted it, how badly you thought it was everything. You don't really know anything. And that's kind of step one. Like if you always live as if you know nothing, it feels pretty simple. But yeah. Again though, be happy with what you have. Enjoy your moments, be smart, but don't worry too much about it. Like it's okay. There's nothing more you can do. And that's okay. And sometimes just the efforts that you show that no one else sees is okay. It's enough. And sometimes don't end up comparing yourself to, oh, but I could have, should have, would have. Yeah, regrets are bound to happen, but you can't be tied back by your past. And sometimes you're going to be doing things in your present and your future, and you're still going to think about the past. And well, I mean, that's okay. It's all right. I just don't think that. I feel like you even know that by thinking about it, it's not doing you any good. Sometimes you can't stop your mind from doing whatever it does. Who knows? You're probably gonna get to the point where you forget. You'll think, "Oh, this is the worst thing that's ever happened. I'm never gonna recover from this," and then you won't even remember it one day. You know? Maybe you will remember it for the rest of your life. It'll be this one lesson you tell to your kids or something. But like, dude, in the big picture, what does any of it even matter? It doesn't. And before you go on the thought process of, oh, if nothing matters, why do anything? Well, if nothing matters, why not? Right? Like you have nothing to lose if you think about it. Try your best. Do what you want to do. Life is too short, even at 23. I can tell you that. Because it's true, you know, there's no guarantee you live to see 80, there's no guarantee you live to see tomorrow. Don't be stupid, but you're only going to be here once. So just try and do your best and see where that takes you. And if you take more L's, just know somebody before you has probably taken more and they've probably come out better. And again, I don't mean that in terms of comparison. I just mean that in terms of hope. Don't put yourself down by thinking, oh, somebody else has it so much worse. Yeah, they do. Feel for them. But don't disregard how you feel. Even if it means just figuring it out by yourself. In any case, again, people only disappoint you. There's no reason to get attached. If you can, and if you can fully trust and help or laugh with people or cry with people, then by all means do that. Do whatever fulfills your heart, man. Really, that's all you can do. But for me, anyway, I don't really care. I don't think there's a point to caring. The actual tangent I wanted to go on was the fact that in like I just keep losing in tournaments and things that like I should be winning at. And like slowly as your effort goes up and your results somehow get worse, it's like a big question mark that you put in your own head. Because it's like I worked for this. I know this is supposed to go better and it just doesn't. Just doesn't for some reason. And then you put in even more time, you dedicate hours, you learn, you actively pay attention, you focus, you practice, and then you still lose the tournament. You don't even make it as far as you thought you were gonna make. And you're like, should I put down should I hang up my boots? I don't think so. Because deep down you know that you shouldn't. And that's why I always feel like the only time you ever lose, no matter what you're doing, is when you give up. Because if you don't give up, you will have given everything. You only really lose when you give up. You stop. Be it in life, your job, games, tournaments, RLCS. And it's all about the question of like, yeah, you're getting older, you have different responsibilities, etc., etc. But like, it's up to you, man. You have free will. You can do whatever you want. Respect other people, but if it's your own capacity, give as much in your own capacity, and don't overcomplicate it. Like, keep yourself in a good space, because that's all you really have. You don't really have anything else. You have you. You gotta be happy with yourself. You gotta figure it out. You gotta deal with it. If you have people to help you through that, then by all means. But in my opinion, anyway, I just don't. Oh, I do, but I'd rather not tell them. I have more peace in not telling people anything. I don't need to go into detail. I don't think I've ever given details about anything tragic or anything good. Maybe the good, yeah, because you want to motivate, you want to, share happiness. But the bad, nah, there's no point in telling anybody. For me, just tell God. Leave it at that. Here to, I'm not here to complain to humans. I don't fear human. I don't fear God's creation. I fear God. And that's it. Am I the best at it? No. I'm flawed. I'm very flawed. But I also won't say what I do wrong. I also won't say what I do right. I can just be genuine and disciplined and hardworking and try to have a good character, and that's it. That's all I have. That's all I'm taking with me. So yeah, why not, man? Why not just be calm, sensible, and try your best? But also, you know, have moments where you can really enjoy it, or lose your mind, or let out emotion. I feel like that's probably much healthier. I'd recommend. I wouldn't know. I don't do that, but it sounds like it would be the right things to do, right? Like it sounds like the good advice to give. So why not? Why not give that advice? Um, but yeah, that's about it. I don't even know how much longer I can yap. I probably could for way longer, but I think I'll make this like a continuing thing. Why not? I feel like I do that a lot in any case. So, yeah. But at the end of the day, man, it's okay. You can take those L's. Sometimes you need them. And sometimes, even when you think you don't, it probably means you do. And if you are winning, just keep winning, man. I want you to keep winning. I believe in you to keep winning. Doesn't matter who you are. I don't really care. I wish good for you, man. Like that's it. Just do well, have all the money in the world, have the most beautiful people in your life, have happiness, have peace, have contentment. Like, dude, that's all I wish for people. And sometimes you can even do that and lose. And that's okay. What does it mean anyway? I actually hope I don't get like attached to anything ever again. I think it's better this way. It's better for me. Who knows? Maybe I'd lie. Tomorrow I come back and say, OMG, I found this one thing that like, oh dude, I have this thing in my life and now that I have this, it's like, oh, everything's so great and like, oh, I just don't care, man. Let's go take it one day at a time. You should too. But yeah, um, that's about it. Adio, amigo.